Hey guys, this is Bryana Chanel and you're watching Melanin Me TV Beauty Edition. Today I'm going to show you how I achieved this beautiful matte look. Well, everything is matte except for my poppin' highlight. The highlight always has to be poppin'. I did this makeup look maybe a month ago and I really liked it, so I decided to sit down and film it today. All the products that I used are going to be not listed, but I'm going to say them throughout the video so that you know what they are, and I will also give the names, of course. So without any further ado, if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look right here, then just please keep watching. I'm starting out with my eyeshadow today, so I'm using the Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette, and I'll be picking up Madagascar, Morocco, Jezebel, and Kenya. But first, I'm going to prime my eyelid with my LA Girl Pro Concealer and then buff it out and set it with the Flesh Tone eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go into Madagascar and put that in the highest part of my crease and buff it out using my Anastasia Beverly Hills blending brush. After that, I'm using my Morphe M513 and I'm going to take Morocco and put it directly under where I put Madagascar so we can have a gradient effect throughout the whole eye. Next up, I'm taking my, I think this is a Sigma E, I'm not sure, but I'll list it in the description bar, and I'm going to put that under where I put Morocco. And then lastly, I'm taking a flat brush and I'm putting Kenya on the lowest part of my lid. Then I'm going to go back with each shadow and I'm just going to blend them all together so it stays gradient without any harsh lines. Jumping to the face for a little while, I'm using my tried and true combination, my Clean and Clear Dual Action as moisturizer and my Philips Milk of Magnesia as my mattifying primer. And then I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation and the L'Oreal Pro Matte, I can't remember the name of it right now, foundation. I'm just going to mix them together on my face and then buff it in using my Morphe M439 brush. Using the brush with the Anastasia foundation works a little bit better for me than using the sponge, and it also gives you more coverage because it doesn't shear out the product. Speaking of more coverage, I'm going to go back in with the foundation stick for a little bit and just cover up some more of my freckles, and then I'm going to blend my whole face out using my Real Technique sponge. Next up, I'm using the same concealer again, and I'm going to highlight underneath my eye, right above my lip, my chin, the center of my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. To blend the product out, I'm going to use my Real Technique sponge all over. And then just as a little tip, when you're blending out the concealer, you should bring it up the side of your nose a little bit, just so you don't have to work as hard when it's time to contour, because it gives the illusion that you've already slightly contoured your nose. I don't like harsh lines, so I'm just going to take the side of my sponge and make sure I blend out any lines that may still be there. And then I'm going to set all of the highlighted areas with my Ben Nye Banana Powder. Recently, instead of baking, I've just been taking the powder and literally tapping it into my skin until it dissolves. And that way it almost gives the same effect as baking without all of the excess powder. And then to set my entire face, I'm using my Black Radiance pressed powder, and I like to set my whole face before going into the contour because it just helps with the tugging and makes the whole process more smooth. And then to contour, I'm going into this Ben Nye Media Pro palette and using the two shades that I'm pointing at. I like to start close to my ear, then work my way toward my cheek. Also do my jawline, my temple area, and my forehead. I find that going in lighter and then building the product up works better than going in heavy, because once it's on your face, it's really hard to try and blend it out and fix it. So just take your time. And then here I'm showing you the difference between my contoured side and my non-contoured side. So to contour my nose, I'm using the same two colors that I showed you previously. And then I picked up my Morphe E17 brush. I like it because it's small, dense, and it gets in that small little crook. For lashes, I'm using the Ardell Wispy Lashes, and I'm also using the Ardell Lash Glue. And then I'm going to do my liner on top of that. I'm also going to draw a little small wing. It wasn't supposed to happen that way, but the more I played around with it, the more I liked it. So, yep, I'm winging it out. And I'm taking my favorite blush palette, which is the nude blush palette from BH Cosmetics, and taking the 2 colors that I showed you, putting it directly on the apples of my cheeks. I kind of went a little OD today. I put more than I normally do, but I was feeling it. And then for highlight, I'm using the MAC Oh Darling highlight. This is my favorite highlighter. This and the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, but Oh Darling has got it beat because it gives me glow, baby. Glow. Jumping back to the eyes, I'm taking a flat definer brush and picking up Jezebel, putting it directly under my eye line, and then I'm going to take Morocco and blend it out. And then for mascara on my top and bottom lashes, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara in black. And then just to add a little bit more pop, I'm taking the same Oh Darling highlighter and putting it in my tear duct. And then I'm also going to put it on my brow bone. And then for lipstick, I'm taking Montenegro by Lip Lane Cosmetics. I'm going to put it all over my lips. And then after I've applied it, I'm going to take Exposed by Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm just going to put it in the center of my lips and then blend it out with my finger. And then to finish off the look, I am going to set my entire face using my Mario Badescu facial spray. And this is the completed look. Thank you all so much for watching this with me. And if you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all next time.